Hello students, in lab 2 you're going to be working on evolution. There's a pre-lab, a couple of exercises and a quiz. As I said, work together, get these done ahead of time. Also remember to go home and schedule your midterm and your final. Go ahead and get that done right now. Also go over to this icon at the top left and change the notification and settings to a bell, which means notify me now daily. And you also want to add an out of school email so that you'll be sure to get any notifications if you're about to hit a due date. Also, make sure you go all the way down and click administrative notifications. That way, if Canvas is shut down on a weekend or something when you normally use Canvas, you will know it ahead of time. When I think of Charles Darwin, I, I, I think of him in biology as the one considered to be the father of modern biology. By the way, there was a guy by the name of Solomon who described all of the animals of the Nile, and people came from all over the world to hear his wisdom. And this was probably 3,000 years ago, probably at least. Anyhow, with that being said, Darwin is considered to be the father of modern biology. And what I find interesting about him is he really didn't talk about evolution. He talked about descent with modification. And what really made him famous is he went on a map making vessel, Her Majesty's Service Beagle, HMS Beagle, in the early 1800s, came back and published a, a book, Voyage of the Beagle. And remember, in the 1800s, early 1800s, there was no radio. There were books. That was like virtual living back then, reading a book. It's really kind of interesting when you think back about it. 1832. It's really almost 200 years ago, isn't it? In 1859, he kind of got pushed to publish On the Origin of Species because a friend of his was attempting to collaborate with him, Alfred Russel Wallace, and basically Darwin's ideas were about to be preempted by Alfred Russel Wallace. And so apparently his paper and Alfred Russel Wallace's paper were co-presented in a meeting. And because, here's another interesting thing, because Darwin sent back specimens from all of his voyages around the world and around South America to British museums, he was widely known. And so it was kind of a slam dunk easy thing for them to make him the golden child, make him the rock star that he was. I've read 10, 12, 14 books either by him or about him. I'm a fan. I am a fan of his. I think he was a great documenter. I really admire the fact that he was a family man too. I'd like to talk about that, but I want to kind of keep this brief. Tell me what you think about these exercises. I have done Principles of Biology 1 lab online as a student. I have done that. I don't know what these are about though. So as far as having personally done them. So I'd like to know your thoughts on these. Perhaps we'll talk later, mates. Work ahead, remember that. And then when you kind of get to that point to where you can do the practice test, do the practice test every few days until you reach the time when it's time to go actually do your face-to-face campus proctored exam. That's the way I do it. Works pretty nice for me. We'll talk later, mates.